In summer 1993, a young orphan moves to the idyllic countryside with her loving aunt and uncle, but struggles to leave the past behind. I thought this was a really sweet, intimate little film. And I don't mean little in a condescending way. It's just about kind of day-to-day family life. In a family where people love each other and want the best for each other, but still bad things happen.
Grandma shows up.
Grandma shows up, and Grandma and the daughter-in-law don't necessarily get along. And just how you try and get along under these circumstances, but also so much of it is from the 6-year-old's perspective and how she struggles and grapples with understanding what's happening around her.
Well, they put the camera right with her. It's handheld, and it's right on her face, or following her around on her level, low down.
You don't see the adults' faces for a while, really.
No, and it's kind of this realistic approach that is disorienting because as a 6-year-old, you don't know what's going on.
Well, there's layers of understanding. As an adult watching this movie, I'm getting things that she's not getting. But 6-year-olds still understand more than we give them credit for, so it also gave you that feeling of how she would be trying to put together what was going on and maybe even taking some things to heart in the wrong way.
It's realism, and I don't even like realism that much, but it's impressive how it puts these little moments together, and none of them by themselves are big, but how the 6-year-old sees them matters, and she sees them as being bigger or not.
Right.
And with the camera work being in her face, and, it's very well put together.
And things aren't on the nose. Like we've said, Grandma and the daughter-in-law don't necessarily get along. It's a dynamic I've seen in real life.
Hey.
Because Grandma has certain feelings about what should happen with Frida and so on. But the adults aren't, like, yelling about that in front of Frida. It's just you start to notice that the daughter-in-law gets kind of unhappy and frustrated.
Well, and there's a scene, Frida watches the aunt sort of huffily get up and leave. Frida isn't even putting those two things together, but we're putting together that it's just a reaction to earlier in the day.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful nuance.
Yeah, see, we love nuance and layers.
All layers, all nuance, all the time. Even not being into realism, this movie is very well put together. If you like indie dramas or foreign films, you'll probably like it, huh?
I really love this movie, and I want to move to the countryside in Spain. You should go see it.
Do you have a movie you want us to see? Is there something coming out that you want to recommend to us?
You can send us that recommendation on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Carrier Pigeon.
Maybe it'll get here in time. Who knows?